Hi everyone, and welcome to today's webinar where we're going to be going over our media gallery. Before we get started on how we can upload this to our portal, I want to show you examples of a media gallery and also where we can access that. So to get started, from the wholesale side, we're going to go to our navigation bar and go to our media tab here. So as you can see, we have a few examples loaded under Gallery, Press, Video, and Assets. Gallery is where we can house any lookbooks or any creative or lifestyle images. Press is a great place to put images of any recent press or any great photography that you want to include for your buyers to view. Video content is great if you had it, and then you could also upload it to your portal as well. And then lastly, assets. So this would be any sort of documentation or materials that you would allow your buyers to download themselves. So now that we've seen what the gallery looks like, let's go ahead and see how we can actually add this. So this is going to be for our admin users here because we'll have to access the admin side of the portal and able to create these galleries. So we'll go into our navigation bar to admin. Our next step will be to go to brand information. And then lastly, we'll go to Manage Media. So as you can see here in Manage Media, we have all these different tabs, the options of different media that we can add. So if we wanted to add a new lookbook to our gallery, we'll select the Gallery tab and say Add New Campaign Gallery. It's very simple to add these. So you'll see here we'll have the title. We'll want to make sure that we toggle it on as active. Add a description. And then all we have to do is drag and drop our images here in a JPEG format and then press save. Once we've added our lookbook, we'll want to add what we call hotspots. So I'm going to go ahead and edit this existing lookbook and click our hotspots. So you'll notice here that these are all of the photos that we added, and then we have this hotspot here. So to add a hotspot, we'll want to search for either the product name or a description. So here I'm going to go ahead and add this hotspot to this skirt. And then once we've made all our changes, we can press Save All Hotspots. So the hotspots are great to add because it's basically tagging your lifestyle images. So when your buyers are in your media gallery and they're taking a look at this lookbook or a press image, you can actually direct them straight to that product. Our next tab is Press. So when we click on our press, we can say Add New Press Gallery. This is going to be very similar to what we saw earlier. We'll want to title it. Make sure that it's active, a caption, we'll choose the date that this article was published. And if it's a web article, we can include a link. And then the same step here where we're going to drag and drop our images and press save. The same idea here for press as we saw in gallery for hotspots. So once we've added our images, then we can go ahead, take that second step and add our hotspots. So it looks like we have one added. We can move it and then press save. So adding hotspots to press is the same way that we add to a gallery. We'll just click on hotspots. You'll select which image you'd like to add it to, search for that product, and then tag it. Our next tab here in our media gallery is our videos. So we have one loaded here. I'm going to go ahead and say Add New Video. So take a look here at the format that this file must be in. So here we have all the accepted formats as well as a maximum file size. So once you have that loaded, you can include a title, mark it as active, and then go ahead and save it. Our last tab here in the media gallery is assets. So examples of assets would be a size guide or a press kit or a lookbook. The great thing about this tab is that your buyers can download directly from New Order, so you don't have to send them a Dropbox link. You don't have to send them an email. They can download it directly from New Order, and that's a great way to get them into your portal, and then hopefully they'll be shopping as well and place an order. So to add a new asset, we'll click on the Assets tab. We'll go ahead and click New Asset. Now, one thing to note is when you're adding an asset, it must be saved as a zip file. So you'll notice here that when you drag and drop your file, it does say that it must be a zip, and there's also a maximum size. So after we drag and drop our file, we'll include our title, make sure it's active, and then we can go ahead and save. So once we have saved all of our galleries or press, video, or assets, and we've toggled them on as active, then our buyers will actually be able to access it directly from the wholesale side in the media gallery, and they'll be able to shop off of it. So this was the first item that we had tagged as a hotspot when we first started. So now you can see here that if I'm a buyer, I'm directed straight to this Roscoe skirt. I can view the detail, or I can add it to my order. So I hope that you guys enjoyed today's webinar. If you have any questions, this is live, so go ahead and ask away. And if you have any other questions, you can reach out directly to your account manager or to our wonderful support team at heroes@neworder.com. Thanks for watching.